Hi there, welcome back to this episode of Sipping Slowly. I am Jeanette from Whisky of the Week.
And I am Roelia, Boozy Foodie.
It is nearly Mother's Day, and we are looking at things to treat your mom with. Some interesting, fun, preferably pink things to get your mom for Mother's Day. Yeah. And Roelia brought to us, I've never seen this.
Oh,
Pink, Cape Pink liqueur wine from the Krans in Calitzdorp.
Well, the Krans and the whole Calitzdorp region, I'm actually massive fans of the Krans, because they're just doing some fantastic things. And I think what almost, no, I won't say frustrate me about the Krans, but they've got these amazing wines, and everybody knows about their port. I mean, they've got award-winning ports, but they make Portuguese varietal wines, which is, I mean, it's absolutely amazing. And it fits in with the entire environment because it's quite dry and it doesn't get a lot of rain. So they started experimenting with, the Portuguese varietals like Tinta Barroca and, all those kind of things. And as a result, I mean, port is often made from your Portuguese wines. And I keep saying they've got amazing wines. I don't want to talk too much about their port, and then I bring a port. But it's pink. It's pink. It's fantastic. So the Krans was in 2008 the first South African winery that made a pink port. Let's taste a little bit. Yeah.
So this is a fortified wine.
Yes, it's a fortified wine.
And this is not port.
No, because you're not allowed to say that.
Yes.
Apparently, there's an issue with the EU and the Portuguese and all that drama.
So this is not port.
Yeah, you can call it port style, and I think that's why they decided to call it Cape Pink instead of pink port. So it is.
It's very fruity.
It is, it's lovely, and I mean, look at that color. It's almost a salmon pink.
It's beautiful.
And let me have a sip first. So this is the traditional way of drinking a port. But what I like about the Krans, though, they decided to shake it up a little bit, and I agree with them 100%. So they say, yes, it's all fine and well to have it at the end of the meal and all those kind of things, but by that time your taste buds are a little tired. You've had a lot of other wines, you had a lot of other food. So why not serve this as a summer cocktail, for example? And I was listening to a radio interview with Boots now. He's used to be the winemaker, but I mean, there's a new winemaker now. But he's such a phenomenal man. And he's also said that we're trying to change the concept of port. I'm going on, I know. We're trying to change the concept of port style wine to enjoy it in summer. And
because port is very much a winter drink.
It is. It's sweet, it's syrupy, whatever. And you've had a taste of this. It's not so sweet.
No, it's not too sweet. It's very fruity.
Yeah, it's very fruity and fresh. Maybe a little bit strawberries. I mean, it's really nice. But how better to have this than have it maybe in a big glass with lots of ice and, just really sip it and really enjoy it. Which is a total mind shift from having it at the end of the meal
with some cheese
and whatever, which you can totally do. But what I would do, Jeanette, I'll move that port and cheese to the beginning of the meal.
Yeah, because this is light. This for me is the perfect aperitif.
Yes, exactly.
Starter.
So why not do that?
And yes, the idea of making cocktail with port. So Roelia's got a really interesting cocktail that I am very nervous to try.
Yeah, no, me too, because this is the first time I'm making it. Anyway, it is. I actually found it on the Krans' website. So they've got a lovely website, and I want to go on about Calitzdorp, but I will rein myself in. So I think let's do this. So you take some Cape Pink. I nearly said pink port again.
Not port.
Not port. You take some Cape Pink
over ice,
and we're gonna add a little bit of gin. Yes, gin.
And that's mixing gin with port for me would be.
Yeah.
And you would probably want to choose quite a fruity gin and not specifically a a citrus
something that's
gin.
too, yeah, exactly. And we can do some ginger beer, because you can now think the fruitiness of the strawberries and the freshness with the spiciness of the gin and the ginger beer. This is going to be interesting. And look at that, it's pretty.
It's pretty.
And then we've got some bitters. I'm only going to add
a dash of bitters.
just like
no, put a dash.
a little bit more.
Yes.
Okay, I just don't want to mess it up. Can I use this to mix?
Yes.
Oh, I can smell it already. And it's nice and pink. It can be like, again, I always go to the welcome drink type of thing. But imagine this for Mother's Day, and you know, before, you know, when everybody arrives, and you can have the first taste because we're sharing this. I think it's just an interesting way. And if you go and Google, you can actually find quite a lot of port cocktail recipes.
See what you think? Isn't that nice?
It's super refreshing. And how does it change the fruitiness of the port? Because now I can only taste port. I thought the ginger would overwhelm it a bit, and you get some spice. But
it's the spiciness of the ginger, but also the sweetness of the fortified wine.
Oh, this is lovely. I'm glad it worked out. But of course, I mean, like I say, the recipe is on their website, and what is quite
I will link
nice,
it below.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea. So you will also see that this is a different size than the normal port bottles you get. The Krans normally does, the Krans and the family Boerplaas, they do the thin little port bottle. Totally different shape. So this is actually 750 ml, so it's a bigger size. It's available at Macro, and I think they do it as a bigger size so that you can play around a little bit. So it's not like sip.
This is not this.
Two teaspoons at a time, which is fine if that is what you want. But with winter coming up and autumn coming up, this is so nice and cozy almost.
Our winter, we have these afternoons like now.
Yeah, it's actually quite hot.
This morning was ice cold, and this afternoon it's
you can
warm.
actually have a drink with ice in it.
I mean, I'm sitting outside and you can actually, and this is nice.
It is lovely. It is lovely, and I mean, it's nice and pink. You can even, I saw some other ideas where you can add like hands full of strawberry and you know, those kind of things as well. So check out the Krans. I mean, like I said, I'm an absolute massive fan. And I actually attended the tasting it was the end of January, I think. I'll send you the link. Also, you know, talking about the Portuguese wines and the absolute award-winning port style wines. We won't call it port. But I mean, it's absolutely phenomenal. And they're in Calitzdorp, which is, you know, people almost forget that it's a proper wine region, because I see it as a proper wine region.
What is the price on this?
I think it was like 75 rand or something. No, it's quite affordable. It's quite affordable. This actually we bought at the farm. And then,
it's special.
Yeah, that's very special. So they've got the little handout thingy. I took it off, where they've got the port recipes as well. And I think the ones I saw at Macro has got those, or you can just see it on the website.
This is the perfect gift for your mom.
It's affordable.
For Mother's Day. It's affordable. It makes delicious cocktails. It's perfect for sipping afterwards. Oh, this is lovely.
I'm glad you like it.
You're going to make me another one.
I am.
Have to share.
Yeah, no, okay, now we know it works. Yeah. It's lovely. I really enjoy it.
This is nice.
So do try it.
Perfect for Mother's Day.
Yeah. And like I say, it's really affordable, and it's a lovely treat. And it's, like I say, it's actually not even seasonal. It's not an autumn thing, it's not a winter thing. It can be spring, summer, it depends on what you do with it. It's so versatile.
It's very nice. That is all that we have for you this week. Next week we'll be back with more.
Check us out on Instagram, Twitter and Facebook, and see what else we get up to.
Have a great week. We'll see you next week.
Bye.